right, we're live right now. I just have it on.
Wait, so Cameron just straight up quit?
Football?
Yeah, after.
Yeah.
So you
But we
and
should
Sam are
have-
both back, or? Okay.
We should have three.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I could get in, that would be great.
Oh yeah.
Just try it out a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
because that's kind of like the big time.
Alright.
When it's me, you, and Chalmers, that's semi-big. When it's me and Sam, that's big time.
That's the one that. Can we hear the other person?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just whatever one we have is closed or one we just
Just
test. It's just the way it works.
At least keep my ears warm.
Welcome to Lou Kellogg Stadium. Regis Jesuit Soccer back with you today, playing the Rock Canyon Jaguars, a battle of two top 25 teams. Myself, Jake Stewart, along here with Hudson Ridley. We're excited to have the game for you tonight.
Yeah, we sure are. A big matchup, as Jake mentioned.
So Regis Jesuit ranked 13, coming off of the Jesuit Classic that was held in Milwaukee. Regis Jesuit, they're 6-1-1 now, and they were defeated by Rockhurst 2-0, but they did defeat Gonzaga 4-0 in a big game. So two big matchups there. Gonzaga, a really good team, along with Rockhurst. Rockhurst is one of the top teams in the nation. So great start from the Raiders, a great start to the season. They got their first loss a few days ago, which is unfortunate, but still playing some of the best soccer we've seen from them over our years here at Hudson. What do you think?
Yeah, well, especially with the offense here. The offense slowly progressing, getting better and better. A big senior star has emerged. Casey McCloskey, 10 goals on the season, playing out of his mind right now. Very, very good. 10 goals, 8 games, very, very good.
That's right. He's leading this team, and they're going to need him in the postseason if they want to make a run. The Raiders, 10 goals and 3 assists, as you mentioned, from Casey McCloskey on the season. They're going to need him tonight as well against a Rock Canyon team, Hudson, playing at the top of the state in their terms of their defense. You talked about it with me before the game. These goalies combining for 12 shutouts on the season already, playing at the top of the state. Level 2 varsity goalies, 2 seniors, and these guys, Will Dervin and Ian Fleming, 12 shutouts on the season. So great goalkeeping from Rock Canyon, and the Raiders are going to need to score a lot to keep themselves in this game tonight.
And that hasn't been a problem for the Raiders this year. But against a really good Rock Canyon team, we'll see what happens. Rock Canyon, as Jake mentioned, pitching 12 shutouts this year. Very, very, very hard to beat. That defense will be unstoppable tonight. And both those goalies, Will Durbin, Ian Fleming, very, very good pitching. I think a 90%. 90%
That's correct.
save rate?
Yep.
So very, very good. Look for them to go to Casey McCloskey early, set the tone, get rolling. If they can make passes early on in this game, kind of get them controlling the tempo, keep the ball in their half, they have a really good shot at winning this game.
That's right. As you mentioned, the Raiders coming back from the Jesuit Classic. They now just played their most recent game against Highlands Ranch. 5-2 was the score, the win. 2 goals scored by Eli Hilt. Adding on to the score was Brendan O'Toole, Nico Carrera, and as you mentioned, Casey McCloskey getting his 10th goal of the season. So all of those guys stepping up in a big way, and the Raiders are going to need them again tonight to move to 7-1-1. Against a Rock Canyon team you cannot take lightly. This Rock Canyon team, ranked 22 in RPI rankings, so fairly close to Regis this year. They're 6-2-2. They beat Thunder Ridge 2-1 in the most recent game and lost 3-0 to Far Northeast Warriors, a top team in the state. So their forward, Danny Haddad, leads this team with 5 goals and 1 assist, and Alex, excuse me if I pronounce this one wrong, Alec Miko Lejek, 3 goals and 2 assists on the season as well.
Yeah, that name, as you mentioned, very, very hard.
Tough one.
But this Rock Canyon team, looking at the stats, they have a ton of assists. They pass the ball really well. Even though their leading scorer has 5 goals, they really spread the ball around. Multiple players on this roster have 3, 2, or a goal. Very, very good ball movement from this team. A lot of assists. Their passing is good. Their defense is good. Let's see if the Raiders can keep up and beat them here tonight.
We'll see pretty soon tonight. Kickoff starting in about 10 minutes. These two talented teams ready to face off. We're excited for this just phenomenal matchup we have for here tonight. 2 top 25 teams. A test for the Raiders tonight, a big test coming back from the Jesuit Classic. We're excited. We'll have it for you next. Thanks for tuning into our pregame show. Jake Stewart, Hudson Ridley. We'll be back soon. Welcome back, Luke Kellogg Stadium. Soccer tonight for you. We're excited announcing the starting lineups. Excellent national anthem we just witnessed. Rock Canyon keepers getting announced. The two we mentioned earlier, Hudson, Will Durbin, and Ian Fleming. 12 shutouts already on the season, as we mentioned.
Yeah, great play from both of them. It seems like they kind of use them in an alternating system. We'll see how that works here tonight, which one they'll start. We're not yet sure, but we'd love to see.
A lot of talent on this team. Danny Haddad, the senior, getting announced, the forward, leading the team with 5 goals and 1 assist.
Yeah, big play from Danny. He's been the driving force for this team. There's been a lot of spread out goals, but he's the only one with 5 on this roster. Actually, the only one with above 4. There's 2 players on this team with 3 goals, and under that, they just kind of spread the ball out. Not a lot of goals for this team, but not a lot of goals against.
That's right. Look for Raiders keeper Trey Tomlin to step up as well. He's going to be tested tonight against a solid offensive firepower team as well in Rock Canyon. You mentioned it. They don't score as many goals as you need, but they score enough to win, Hudson, with a defensive team that can shut you down. And just that one goal gets you sometimes against a team that'll sometimes not even give up a single goal the whole game.
Yeah, look for Rock Canyon, if they get a goal here, to really hunker down on defense, not let those passes to get through from the Raiders. They've been doing that simply all season, just looking at the box scores. Barely any goals against. Pitching 12 shutouts combined, these keepers are. So just insane play from the defense here. If they get a goal early on, look for them to shut it down, really.
Just a beautiful night here tonight at Luke Kellogg Stadium. It's sunset's out right now, a little chilly tonight, but we're hanging in there. Jackets on tonight. We're excited, though. Tomorrow's big football game as well. Raiders playing Chaparral here at Luke Kellogg Stadium, another home game. 7th ranked Regis Jesuit football team.
Yeah, this football team and this soccer team this year have been very, very hot this year. Look for both of them to continue these hot streaks throughout the year.
Danny Varga, the senior, getting announced there. Been on this team since his freshman year.
Yeah, great play from Danny all the time. Really, really solid player.
There's Daniel Hilt, brother of Eli Hilt. We talk about it on this team. Josh Dermer, Nick Dermer, Eli Hilt, and his brother as well, Daniel Hilt. So some brothers on this team. Hudson, you love to see it. Some family lines, some family blood, and a lot of talent between these 2 guys.
Yeah,
4 guys, actually.
Yeah, look forward. Even though this team is great this season, look forward for a bright future for these teams. Both younger brothers, Daniel Hilt, and Josh Dermer, very, very good players.
Plenty of youth on this team as well. You got a lot of seniors, but a lot of youth. Nico Carrera, one of them. Daniel Hilt, the other one. Josh Dermer, so plenty of guys to help you out. On the younger aspect as well, you talk about Alex Billings on the defensive side. He's just a brick wall back there, Hudson. You can't really get through him, so good luck tonight for Rock Canyon.
And you can't forget the great passing by Robbie Cerna all the time. Beautiful passing.
Talk about passing, you got to look at Brandon O'Toole. Brendan, 2 assists last game to go along with 1 goal. He's been the leader of passing on this team, generates the most assists and a lot of offense on this team. A smaller guy, the smallest on this team, but makes a lot of defenders miss with his agile foot and ball work skills.
Very, very true, yes.
You see Trey Tomlin, the keeper, getting announced there. He's pumped, he's ready to go, and so are we, Hudson. As we mentioned it, the Raiders 6-1-1, 6 wins, 1 tie, 1 loss coming into this one, ranked 13 on the season. Rock Canyon 6 wins, 2 losses, and 2 ties, coming in ranked 22nd. So a big game here for both teams, trying to get it going in the right direction. Both teams, though, hot going into this one.
Yeah, especially Regis. Even though they had their first loss of the season just recently against Rockhurst, I believe it was, in the Jesuit Classic. They've been very hot all year. 6 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. Rock Canyon, 6 wins, 2 ties, 2 losses.
You truly couldn't ask for a better start to the season, Hudson. Your only loss coming to Rockhurst, a team that is just one of the top in the state, in Missouri, and the nation as well. So your only loss coming to a really strong team, a tie against Grandview, a game you were losing, and you came back to tie it. And you were also losing to Mullen. You're losing 2-0. You come back and you win that one 4-2. So a lot of adversity faced by this team, but they've shown the wit and the strength of their team all season long through their youth and through their leaders as well.
Yeah, as you mentioned, great youth on this team this year, especially these sophomores. A lot of sophomores stepping up this year. Not to mention Alex Billings out there, great solid defender out there. A lot of youth on this team, but their seniors are what propel them to the wins. Casey McCloskey, very, very talented. 10 goals in only 8 games on the season. Look for him tonight.
That's right. Look for this Raiders team to come out strong tonight. They're going to need it. They're going to need a lot of shots on goal on this Rock Canyon team, this defensive team that can just shut you down at any moment. A team we're going to have to see the Raiders step up tonight, Hudson. They've been challenged all season, but maybe nothing to the liking of this defense that Rock Canyon has.
Yeah, this Rock Canyon team is amazing. And even if they do let you get those shots on goals, I think it was Durbin. Yes, Durbin is facing about 2.9 shots a game, and Fleming only 2.7 shots a game in the games that they do play, pitching 12 shutouts. If you happen to get through that defense, there's a low chance you're going to score on those keepers.
So quickly, our keys to the game now, Hudson, tonight. We put these together earlier today, so hopefully they end up working out for the Raiders. But a lot of shots on goal. We got to test these experienced Rock Canyon goalies. They're really talented, so you got to test them. Raiders got to get good passing in tonight. You can't play sloppy like you did a few games ago against Ponderosa. This team is really talented, so against a team like Rock Canyon, you cannot play sloppy. And finally, you got to get Casey McCloskey going. 10 goals in the season, 3 assists. You got to get him going if you want to win this one.
Yeah, Casey McCloskey been absolutely on fire this year. Get him going. Look from good passes from the midfield. That's what we really need. Not a lot of great passes in that game against Ponderosa. A little bit of sloppy play. Be interesting to see how the Raiders started off here.
So here we go, Regis Jesuit, Raiders versus the Rock Canyon Jaguars. Rock Canyon to kick it off here. Perfect night for some soccer. We're ready to go. So here we go. Raiders already applying early pressure like they love to do. Quick early steal there. It's JP Pack. Trying to go out wide there. Unable to, though.
Great passing so far here by the Raiders. Great pressure put on by Casey McCloskey early.
Josh Dermer with it. Steers it out wide for a throw in now for Rock Canyon. Rock Canyon, as we talked about, led by forward Danny Haddad and Alec Miko Lejek. Rock Canyon moving the ball fairly well right now, but a lot of pressure from the Raiders. Casey McCloskey trying to come up with that one. He can't. Trying to get the through ball, but great defense there by the Raiders.
Alex Billings with the stop there.
Here's McCloskey with it. McCloskey keeps it. McCloskey trying to take on defenders himself. He can't.
McCloskey's got a lot of speed. Look for him to use it tonight.
Raiders with it now. It's Murphy. Murphy got a lot of space. He takes it, gives it to O'Toole. O'Toole back to his defense. Looking wide for Billings. Great passing by the Raiders.
Raiders looking in good control here tonight.
Hilt back to Billings. Billings. Back with it now. Working around this defense, trying to get something going on the offense now. It's Galan now with it. Nice pass wide for Billings.
Look
Billings.
for them to start pushing the tempo here.
McCloskey. McCloskey. Poor pass there, and here comes Rock Canyon. Nice move there through the defender. That was number 5 for Rock Canyon. Mason McGaffin. Nick Dermer unable to control it there. He's starting this one. He was out for a while with a broken arm. Here comes Rock Canyon, though. An opportunity. Steered out wide. Look for a cross here. There it is. There's the cross. First shot on goal there. Taken cleanly by the keeper.
Yeah, well handled there by Tomlin.
Tomlin, the big throw to Hilt. Hilt's got a lot of space. Fumbles a little bit, but he regains it back. Hilt with the big ball there, trying to find McCloskey. Here comes O'Toole. O'Toole with a nice steal. Here's Dermer now. Great defense there by Rock Canyon. Back it with now is Pack. Billings. Big ball there.
Great ball by Billings.
Look for McCloskey in the middle. They're trying to get him going. Back to McCloskey. McCloskey on the outside. Takes a shot.
Ooh.
Steered just wide there, but you love to see the shot there. Hudson from Casey McCloskey getting it going early.
Yeah, great getting shots towards these keepers. Like we said, testing these keepers is going to be big. They haven't faced a lot of shots per game, 2.9 and 2.7 respectively per game.
So here's the keeper now, Will Durbin, with the goal kick. Big kick there from Durbin. Controlled there by Rock Canyon off the header. Taken though by Luke Galan. Trying to keep it in as the Raiders, but they can't.
Can't settle it there. Need to stop playing so flamboyant, I guess you would. Just settle that ball.
So Rock Canyon with it now. Back for another throw. Raiders opening with a lot of pressure to start this one. Worked already for a couple steals. Shot there from Casey McCloskey just a minute ago. Header there from Galan. A few headers now there for the Raiders. McCloskey trying to get it. O'Toole applying pressure. Here comes O'Toole with speed. Brendan O'Toole gets a foot on it there, but not enough. There's Pack up to Dermer. Dermer with it now. Back for McCloskey. Nice kick by McCloskey
wow,
there.
What a pass there.
Billings trying to put it into his offense. He will. It's Hilt. Trying to find McCloskey. He can't. Billings. That's Alex Billings with it. McCloskey. McCloskey, a poor pass there, but it's taken by Dermer. Dermer steers that wide, but it's going to go out for a Rock Canyon throw.
And with all that pressure right there, that Rock Canyon was putting on those passes, you got to start to look for the outsides.
Look at Alex Billings stepping up once again. He's played awesome already. Here he is, Alex Billings. Playing through and a great play there from Alex Billings.
Way to get the ball before the body there.
So Billings now going to take the throw. There's the throw to Brendan O'Toole. O'Toole, McCloskey. McCloskey, back to Pack. Back to Murphy. Murphy now working with it. Looking for a through ball here. Makes one defender miss. There's the pass to O'Toole. O'Toole, he's shifty. McCloskey takes a banger of a shot.
Beautiful turnaround shot there by McCloskey. A shot on goal right there.
And that one's not easy for the keeper. It's driven low. Not an easy save. So well done by Durbin. Back to Hilt. Hilt now with it. To Pack. Nice move by JP Pack. Back to Hilt. Eli Hilt. Sending it to the other side of the field for Galan. Luke Galan now with it. Back to Brendan O'Toole. To Billings. Billings now driving it in. That's a great pass.
Ball.
Great ball there. Here's Dermer now with it. Nick Dermer trying to make something happen. He gets thrown down. No call there. A little questionable there. Goes to Billings wide. A lot of space for Alex Billings. Let's see if he'll take it. Look for Hilt on the outside. Instead, he turns the ball over to Rock Canyon. Here's an opportunity for the Jaguars.
Missed opportunity from the Raiders there.
Trying to apply pressure is Nick Dermer. He's doing a great job. Coach Wolf trying to bring the offense up and works out there. Nick Dermer with it. Great pass there to McCloskey. The Raiders got numbers. There it is. Brendan O'Toole just off the mark there.
That Rock Canyon defense, as we mentioned, great at cutting off passes.
Back the other way comes Rock Canyon. Great defense, though, by the Raiders. Rock Canyon now being dominated by time of possession, but their defense is holding up well. Some nice passes there. McGuffin looking for it on the bottom.
Way to step to it and cut off that pass there.
Rock Canyon, though, still with it. Taken away, though, by the Raiders. It's Eli Hilt with it now. Hilt has nobody open.
Look for O'Toole
Decides
right
to go
here.
wide. Great pass there. There he is, Brendan O'Toole. You just mentioned it, Hudson.
I assume the Raiders right here try to settle the tempo a little bit, then go quick strike.
Some good passing there. There's McCloskey on the outside. Let's see if he can get a cross in. He's got 2 defenders on him. That'll go out for a corner kick. So well done by Casey McCloskey drawing a corner kick. The Raiders getting their first corner kick of the night. It's been dangerous all season long, Hudson. We've seen plenty of goals coming off the corner.
Great headers by this Regis team.
So Casey McCloskey to take the kick. Look for Braden Murphy or Luke Alon to get ahead on it. Steered wide, though, there by Rock Canyon. Great defense. As we talked about earlier, this defense, Hudson, by Rock Canyon, just stout. You can't get past them.
Absolutely on fire. Almost nearly 3 shots a goal. 3 shots a game, excuse me, on goal for opposing teams against this Rock Canyon team. Very stout.
Billings now trying to find McCloskey. A little bit too much mustard on that one. Rock Canyon now trying to get something going. Great header there by Nick Dermer. Look at the effort there from Nick Dermer. Dermer now's got McCloskey in the middle. Goes to him. Just a little bit too much on that one. Billings, though, right there on the defensive effort. That's Murphy now. Back to Scarth.
Pressure on right there.
Scarth to Hilt. Hilt now with it.
Oh.
Poor ball there, and here comes Rock Canyon the other way. It's McGuffin with it now. That one's called on the Raiders. McGuffin takes a shot right away. Right in the hands of Trey Tallman.
Yeah, great save there by Trey Tomlin. That chance was allowed, though, by some sloppy
Here comes
play.
the Raiders back the other way. They've got numbers. 3 players working their way up. Nice move there. McCloskey with it on the outside. Drives the ball in. Back in now, trying to find Hilt on the outside. They can't.
Sent out for a throw in here.
I did notice Hudson on that free kick for Rock Canyon. They tried to go fast, so look for that all game long, trying to get the offensive opportunities through their speed, trying to go fast, trying to catch this Raiders defense off guard.
Some quick strike goals from Rock Canyon would really, really put this game out of reach.
Brendan O'Toole now getting pushed to the ground, and that'll be a call. So Eli Hilt most likely going to take this one. It will be Casey McCloskey, as a matter of fact. And send all the guys into the box.
And a lot of times on these kicks, we look for Casey McCloskey to try to get a header. Interesting choice here, putting him on the kick.
You got plenty of guys in the middle, however. You got Braden Murphy, you got O'Toole, you got Golan, you got Dermer. So here's the ball from McCloskey, driven in, steered wide. Great defensive effort there by Rock Canyon.
Nearly a goal there, almost got a head on it. Good job by Rock Canyon to clear it.
Back in, though, for the Raiders. Here's another opportunity. Steered wide, though, by Rock Canyon once again. Here's Nick Dermer. Dermer. Just a little driven ball.
Takes a little bounce to the keeper. He's able to settle it.
So with it now is Gervin.
And Derwin's been on fire this year.
Will Dervin. And combining with his counterpart, Ian Fleming. You know, Hudson, this reminds me a lot of Batman and Robin, Superman, whatever you want to call it. Sidekicks, the power duo, the power couple. 12 shutouts on the season.
Name a better duo. I really can't. More iconic duo?
I don't know. Sausage and bacon, how about that?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We're a pretty good duo, too.
I believe we are. I'm not sure if we're on their level yet, but who knows? One day.
So another throw now for the Raiders, trying to get this ball out of the box. Let's see if they can. Is Tanner Scarth now with it? There's the big throw. We've seen it all season long. Driven in, shot. Did that go in?
That's
it did.
Raiders
goal. Goal scored there. It's Luke Galon. Luke Galon with the goal. Raiders go up 1-0 to start this one.
And Scarth puts that one right in the breadbasket. Beautiful header. 1-0 Raiders.
You said it. Beautiful throw, beautiful header. Tanner Scarth, what a throw. The head by Luke Galon getting the Raiders on the board, 1-0 to start this one.
Derwin was not able to see that one. Just got in right behind him.
I don't think we were able to see that one either, Hudson. A great header there by Luke Galon, nonetheless. Puts it in the back corner. All season long, though, we've seen Tanner Scarth throw that ball into the box, giving his opportunity to the offensive players, and a goal there from the Raiders.
Beautiful goal in traffic.
So now let's see if the Raiders can step it up on the defensive side against a Rock Canyon team, Hudson, that doesn't score a lot, so it's big to put up a goal against them.
If you go down, if Rock Canyon goes down, we haven't seen them score a lot, as you mentioned. They really, really need those goals because they can lock down on defense, but they can't really get it going on offense.
So the Raiders in a very favorable position now. Got to play defense, though. Still plenty of time left in this one. 27 minutes to go in the first half. Raiders striking first, though. With it now's Pack, JP Pack, along the sides for Alex Billings. Billings. Back to Pack. To Scarth. Dermer now with it. Trying to find Casey McCloskey in the middle. Just a little bit too much on that
just
one.
out of his reach, yeah. Big key for the Raiders, trying to go back to their bread and butter, getting balls in the box, especially from crosses. Very, very good. They're able to get a lot of heads on those.
Once again, the Raiders defense stepping up. Nick Dermer there, coming up big. McCloskey with it now. Trying to find Hill, Eli Hill. Just an awesome guy. I have the pleasure of being with Eli Hill in a few of my classes. Just an amazing guy. He's a great soccer player, a great guy, just like a lot of these guys on this Regis team. Foul called there on Rock Canyon.
Casey McCloskey going to take it again. Last time, nearly a goal. Let's see what they can do here.
Hudson, I spoke to Casey McCloskey today. I told him, we're broadcasting this game, Casey. You better score. And he said, don't worry. I will, guys. So we'll see. He will be taking this kick, though. McCloskey, a nice ball there. Excellent opportunity. Great save there by the keeper. Just wide, but what a save there from Gervin. We talked about it. Will Dervin.
Diving save there to punch it out. Regis had a real shot on that one. Good ball by Casey McCloskey.
Now they call that one the flying squirrel, putting his body out on the line. A little flying airplane out there.
You said it.
Propeller wide.
These keepers, very good this year. Very, very dedicated, as you can see.
Dervin now getting the goal kick. Gotta love the neon jerseys for both of the keepers tonight. Trey Tomlin and Will Dervin going with the green and yellow choices.
Some bright colors
here tonight. A few of my favorites. So a free kick now, awarded to Rock Canyon. They're trying to get something going. They've been dominated in shots and time of possession so far in this one.
Regis has really controlled the tempo. Let's see if Rock Canyon can pick it up here.
Rock Canyon with an opportunity there, but what a defensive play by the Raiders. Raiders now up with numbers. It's Nick Dermer. He's got speed. Looking for Alex Billings on the other side. They're going to switch it. They will. Billings. A little bit too much on that one.
And I think both Dermers are actually playing on that left sideline right there.
That'll be tricky, Hudson. We might just have to start calling them the Dermer duo. The dynamic Dermer duo.
I love that one.
I like that. Nick Dermer, Josh Dermer. Two phenomenal players. You gotta love these sibling combos.
As you mentioned, also the Hilts, Eli Hilt, and his younger brother. Very, very good. We see Eli out there right now.
Good steal there by Eli Hill. You just mentioned him. I think that was the announcer's jinx there.
Maybe.
Luke Galan. I've known him since elementary school. Great guy as well. Gotta show some love to Luke Galan. Ball's out now for Rock Canyon throw.
Hilt just couldn't rope it in there. A little bit beyond, where he hoped it would be.
I think the Raiders are doing great for what they were hoping the score would be. It's 1-0 now. They've dominated so far. Casey McCloskey, look at the agile footwork there.
Great cut by McCloskey.
Look at him go. Just fighting defenders as Casey McCloskey running all over the place.
Great plays there by McCloskey. Love to see it. Great cut through. Taking on 3 defenders and still earning that throw.
Back now for Hilt. Trying to drive the ball back in. He will. What a header there from Luke Galan going up for it. But it'll go right to the keeper. Durbin now. See if he can sky-high punt this one.
His last one went out of bounds, so let's see what he can do here.
There's a big kick from Durbin. Steered towards the sidelines.
Great settle there.
That was a great touch by Rock Canyon. Working the sidelines now. Out of bounds for another Raiders throw.
Let's look for the Raiders here to get too early. Rock Canyon, as we mentioned, has had a really hard time scoring this year. If you can go up 2 on Rock Canyon, we saw it and with one of their losses. Far Northeast went up 2, never looked back, scored 2 more. 4-0 for Far Northeast over Rock Canyon. Let's hope the Raiders can do the same here tonight. Early momentum from that goal. Hopefully they can keep riding this wave.
So Hudson, Rock Canyon now just subbing in 3 players. You don't see that very often, 3 players being subbed in at once. On a frigid night, that may play into it. But 3 players, some fresh legs now on for Rock Canyon. But that also means they will not be able to sub as much throughout this game.
Yeah, it's a perfect night to be in the booth tonight. Sadly, we're not in the booth tonight.
You said it. It's a little chilly tonight, but we don't want to think about that. The Raiders, though, they're not chilly. They're hot. They're not cold. They're hot.
Yeah, they're on fire right now, if you will. Great momentum wave, controlling the tempo, time of possession, and the scoreboard.
Only 1 loss on the season for the Raiders. Only 1 loss for the football team as well on the season. Actually,
not even.
They haven't even lost
5-0
once.
this year.
They're undefeated, excuse me. Working with it now is Casey McCloskey. Looking for O'Toole. O'Toole. Look at the footwork there from Brendan O'Toole.
Right cut, shifty Brendan O'Toole right there.
Ball to JP Pack.
Lucky that pass got through there. Nearly cut off by Rock Canyon, but went exactly where he wanted it.
We'll take it, though. Dermer now. Along the sidelines. Trying to get a cross in, but it looks like it'll go out for... Nope, it's kept in there. McCloskey. Casey. Casey.
Ooh, blocked there.
O'Toole now. Back to Dermer. McCloskey. Excuse me, that's also Dermer. Another Dermer. Working with it.
Sophomore
help.
this time, Josh
Gets
Dermer.
through 2 defenders. Taken now by Rock Canyon. Trying to get something going. They don't have a lot of attackers. Only 3 now working on this Raiders defense. Here comes help, though.
They get an extra. They appear they're going to settle it more. A little bit of a sloppy pass there.
Great defense there by Tanner Scarth. O'Toole. Nice pass there from McCloskey.
Raiders have speed right now. McCloskey putting his body on the line to try to get that pass. Wasn't quite there, though.
His effort level has been 100% tonight, Hudson. Nice ball there, though, for Rock Canyon. Great stop by Alex Billings. He might have just saved goal there, Hudson. What would have been a one-on-one opportunity with the keeper. Great play by Hudson. Hudson, excuse me. You made a great play. No, Tanner. Tanner Scarth. Alex Billings making plays.
Well, thank you. If I was talented enough to be out there, I would, but sadly, not enough.
Hey, your talent up here is phenomenal. We'll take it.
Why, thank you.
Working back on defense again now, the Raiders. Trying to get some more shots on goal. Fairly balanced game, but not many shots since Casey McCloskey's goal. Trying to get some more.
Well, they've already had about 4 shots in this game. The Rock Canyon keepers, 2.9 and 2.7 shots per game they usually have on them. So be interesting to see what happens here.
So an injured player here for the Raiders. That's not a good sign.
It's Alex Billings down there on the field.
That's not what you want to see if you're a Raiders fan or anybody watching this game tonight. One of the Raiders' star players out there. One of the best defenders in the state. He's Mr. Reliable.
Yeah, star junior defenseman.
Just a scary sight for the Raiders. We'll hope he's okay. So, Hudson, while we have a little break, you want to talk about what we've seen so far tonight from the Raiders. Great start on the offensive end, but what do you take so far of this start from the Raiders?
Yeah, like you mentioned, great start on the offensive end. Their passes have been amazing tonight. Not letting that amazing Rock Canyon defense, who's been great at cutting off passes this year, not letting them cut off their passes. They're playing very well. They're keeping it tight. They know where to go, and they strike when the time is right. They've gotten about 4 shots on goal tonight.
So Alex Billings now looking like a lot of pain. He's being helped off the field. Gosh, I sure hope he's okay, Hudson.
Be interesting to see who the Raiders put in here.
Would be a big blow to this Raiders team now. They're going to have to get a sub now for Alex Billings. It looks like he's having some trouble walking off the field now. Not a good sign for the Raiders. Your key defender, your leader on the back. So we'll see how the Raiders answer back now after losing Billings. They're playing down one player for the moment. Hilt now with it. They do have 11, so not playing down a player. And a great pass there by Eli Hilt. Look at the footwork there by the Raiders. Steered wide for another corner. Great job, Daniel Hilt.
Regis has been very, very reliable on these corners this year. Getting heads to the ball, getting balls in the box. The senders getting great balls in the box, yeah.
Trying to stay nice and toasty up here. Frigid night tonight. Look at the ball there. Just wide. A little bit too much from Casey McCloskey. But giving his team a chance once again, just like every other time on his excellent corner kicks.
He's going to go out for a Regis throw. We saw earlier the goal coming from the throw-in by Tanner Scarth. Let's see if they can do it again here.
So Tanner Scarth, once again, another throw. As you mentioned, Hudson, it's been just amazing all year long, these throw-ins from Tanner Scarth. Throwing it into the box, giving his offensive players an opportunity. McCloskey, you got on the backside. You got Galan once again. He scored on the last throw. Look for Luke. Big throw there, driven to the backside.
Oh, nearly put in there. Big run up by Scarth. Great ball into the box. Just slides right out.
But once again, though, Hudson, another opportunity for the Raiders. It's another throw. Working on the other side now is Tanner Scarth.
This is the side we saw him get the goal from last time. Let's see if this plays a factor.
Look for Brendan O'Toole now. Excellent throw there, but it will go out now for Rock Canyon. Goal kick.
Oh, a player down on the field right now for Regis. Not what you want to see.
Another player down, the second of the game. Truly not what you want to see for the Raiders. It's Murphy, one of the Raiders' main goal scorers. He's been on this varsity team since freshman year. A little shaken up, but he's walking okay.
We saw something hit him in the stomach there as he went up for the ball. That may have something to do with it. May have gotten the wind knocked out of him, possibly.
He should be okay, though. It was a nice kick there from Durbin.
Stalled by big wind here tonight. Just right in the middle of the air.
Josh Durbin trying to fill the void now of Alex Billings. He played that one well.
We see Daniel Hilt getting his first action of the night for that Alex Billings injury.
Nick Dermer all over the place. What a defensive play there. Dermer, one of the captains on this team. He missed a little bit of time earlier in the season with his injury, but he's playing amazing tonight. A late call there. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, maybe they thought McCloskey's played a little too aggressive. Didn't seem like it got the ball.
Looked like he got
right
the ball.
on. Yeah. Very interesting call, but you never know.
Rock Canyon with it now. Good defense there by the Raiders. It's kept in, though.
Miscommunication, not whistled out. Raiders had no idea what to do. They thought it was out.
They got it, though. McCloskey got to get it off his foot. O'Toole. Look at the pressure from a Rock Canyon. Foul committed on O'Toole. Raiders free kick once again. Looks like Murphy's going to take this one. Glad he's okay. He's playing just fine.
Big leg from Murphy. Let's see if they can advance the ball up the field.
He's pointing like he's going long. Let's see if he will go long. He will. Nice driven ball.
Right to the defender, though.
Steered wide by Rock Canyon. Might have been a handball there. No call. Rock Canyon, though, not.
Oh!
Wow.
Ricochet
Feel that
right off the teeth.
It's a free kick now for Rock Canyon. Short ball there. Raiders
McCloskey
trying
with
to apply
pressure.
some pressure. There's the steal.
Hilt there forcing that bad pass.
Dermer now with it, trying to find O'Toole. Good defense there by Rock Canyon.
Yeah, Hilt had it, maybe looking to cross it in. Just stopped dead in his tracks.
Galan trying to work it back in there. He's playing the midfield position. Already has a goal tonight.
Dermer.
Hilt with it now. Nice little move back to JP Pack. Back to Hilt. Hilt now trying to switch fields to Murphy. Excellent job there by the Raiders.
Yeah, great passing all night here from the Raiders. Not
Hasn't
really a
been
problem.
sloppy, as we
Yeah.
talked about. Look at the ball there. Driven in for Dermer.
Oh, and they're gonna whistle that offsides. Didn't really see it there. He was in front of the defender, excuse me, before that ball was sent in.
Another foul called on the Raiders. Rock Canyon now on the attack. Haven't had much offense all night, though, Rock Canyon.
Haven't had much offense all season.
A defensive-led team. They're going to make 3 subs here once again. Any minute now. Going to need some shots if they want to get in this game. It's Rock Canyon. O'Toole with it there. Pushed once again, so another call there. We've seen a lot of calls so far tonight, Hudson.
Yeah, we
Very
sure
aggressive from both teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And with this defensive team, the Rock Canyon, say defense wins championships, but may not win them this game.
JP Pack just a little bit too much. Smothered that ball a little bit.
Substitution now for Rock Canyon.
Billings now. Looks like he's going to check back in. He's tough. He's ready to go. Didn't look it after the injury, but he's right back in there, Hudson. Great,
Yeah.
great to see.
Saw him warming up there on the sidelines. Looks good to go.
Here comes Rock Canyon. They've got some numbers now. Just too much on that ball, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, couldn't corral it in there. A little too much mustard, as he said earlier.
Klosky.
Tried to be fancy with it there. Not going to pay off.
Here's some pressure now from O'Toole. Forcing the errant pass to the goalie. Nice ball there, though.
Oh, cut off. Flying there from
Luke Galan.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Great defense there by Rock Canyon once again.
Mm-hmm. Looked like they got the man before the ball there, though. Interesting.
So some numbers now from Rock Canyon. Let's see if they take advantage of it. Look for the through ball here.
Ooh, great
There
cut
it is.
there.
There's the through ball.
Cut
Billings,
off
though.
by Alex
He's
Billings,
back.
who's back in the game.
Already seeing the impact of Alex Billings. When he's off the field, it surely hurts the Raiders, but he's back on. That ball cut off there. Nicely done by Alex Billings.
Billings setting this tempo back up for the Raiders.
Dermer now along the sidelines for Daniel Hilt. Hilt now.
Some great cuts there by the sophomore.
Maybe held on to a little bit too long there, but back to him. Nick Dermer now.
Galan with it.
Great shielding work there from Dermer. Billings. Nobody home there, so we'll go out for probably a punt. Will Durbin, the keeper, he's played great all night. Had to make some terrific saves. Only 1 goal given up.
Yeah, this Regis offense has been on fire here tonight. But he has made, as he mentioned, some good stops. As well, he has all year.
Nick Dermer with a nice header there. Testing the defense here. Here comes Rock Canyon. Braden Murphy, though, stepping in and making a nice play.
Yeah, great stop there by Murphy.
Preventing what could have been only the second shot of the game for Rock Canyon. They haven't had much going for them on offense. Their defense, though, has stepped up in a big way, limiting the Raiders to only 1 goal so far.
Now this substitution is going to give Regis a little time to settle in and clear this ball.
Rock Canyon still can't get anything going on the offensive end.
Klofsky, way to step up and challenge that one.
Staying with it now is McDuffin. Rock Canyon now trying to find the open man. They can't. It's cut off there nicely. Here comes O'Toole with speed.
He's got McCloskey.
He's got Hilt
excuse
as well.
me, Hilt, yes.
Looked a little bit like McCloskey with that speed there.
Sure did, and that hair.
And that hair too. Raiders now going to have Nico Carrera check in at any moment. He looks ready to go with those pink cleats.
He's been great here in his sophomore season.
Rock Canyon clearing that ball out. Murphy, though, with the header. McCloskey, nice move along the sides, trying to make defenders miss. Murphy goes out for a Raiders throw. So here comes Nico Carrera into the game now, getting his first action, the sophomore. Taking out Casey McCloskey for the first time tonight, getting a little bit of rest, but you got to think Hudson, he's going to come right back in. 10 goals on the season.
Oh, yeah, you sure do. He's been the driving force here on this offense this year. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him back. 6 minutes left in this first half. Bet he's back before that.
Probably a quick rest there as Murphy drives that ball down towards the Rock Canyon side. Well played there by the Raiders. Here comes Dermer.
They have Nico Correa up top now with some fresh legs. Good goal scorer so far on this season. Very, very dangerous, shifty player.
Nick Dermer, not the ball he wanted there. It's probably the wind that took that one. It looked like it. Good move there by the Rock Canyon offensive player. Little nice header there, too.
Great passing, fitting these balls through tight spaces right here.
Raiders defense still applying terrific pressure. Shin guard falls out of somebody's socks there. That's not good. You need those shin guards to be hurting a little bit.
Yeah.
So Trey Tomlin now touching the ball for one of the few times tonight, Hudson. He hasn't had the ball much. Hasn't needed to.
Yeah, this Raiders defense has been playing great.
Stepped up so far tonight.
Oh.
Murphy a little trouble in the back. He's okay, though. He's got all kinds of space and time. If he can make a good ball, he will.
Shaken up earlier in the game, but he's back out there in full force.
Hilt. Working on the sidelines is O'Toole. We talk about his speed. There it is. O'Toole.
Gets taken down, gets right back up, and still gets the ball. Time to settle here for this Raiders defense.
So under 5 minutes now in this first half. The Raiders up 1-0 over the Rock Canyon Jaguars. A terrific defensive half by both teams so far. Luke Ballon getting on the scoreboard on a throw from Tanner Scarth.
Nearly 4 minutes left in this first half.
Ball cleared away there by Will Gervin.
Very evenly matched game here tonight.
Both teams with 6 wins on the season. The Raiders with 1 loss and 1 tie to go with it. Rock Canyon 2 losses and 2 ties to go with their 6 wins. Both teams, though, playing at some of the highest levels they ever have in their programs, respective programs. Both teams ranked within the top 25 of the RPI standings.
Rock Canyon at number 2. Not 2, 22.
22. Raiders up at 13. Goalie there, the ref there got megged. Love to see that.
Yeah.
Dermer now loses it. Played up top for Billings. Billings back to Murphy. See if the Raiders can get one more shot on before the end of this half, maybe a few. That's a good ball for Hilt. Good defense though by Rock Canyon. Trying to get something going. That's a poor ball. It's one there by Hilt. Daniel Hilt loses the ball though. Rock Canyon, great recovery play on defense there. Josh Dermer though, a nice recovery defensive play there on the Raiders side. There's a good ball. Just a little too much on that one for Eli Hilt. Back in the hands of Will Durbin. Nice move there by the Rock Canyon defender.
Nico Correa putting on the pressure there. Oh!
Here comes Nick Dermer. Let's see if he can get a shot on. Nice pass there.
Oh, they're going to wave that offsides.
That would have been a goal there. Just a little offsides there. Would have been 2-0 on the play by Brendan O'Toole.
May not have been offsides right there. I don't know about that one.
A close call, one that could have gone either way, but it goes against the Raiders, and the score remains 1-0. Rock Canyon working with it on the other side. Billings, nice play.
Out for a Rock Canyon throw right there.
Ball's won back by the Raiders. Dermer along the sidelines. Approaching 1 minute to go in this first half.
It's very even refereeing here tonight by my 7th grade coach, Coach Harold.
It's a fun fact there. I love to see that. Such a small world, Hudson. Kept in there by the Raiders. Great play there by Daniel Hilt. Here he comes. Under a minute. Raiders got to go quick. Here's Brendan O'Toole.
See if Billings can center it here.
Nice ball there for Carrera. Out wide for Hilt. Hilt through the defender's legs. Taken, though, by Rock Canyon. Rock Canyon now, 35 seconds. Let's see if they can get something going. Not much time. Great touch there.
Ooh, little ticky-tack foul there called on Alex Billings.
Trying to play the ball quickly. Approaching 10 seconds left.
Ooh,
Big ball there. Opportunity now. Just steered wide, but that might have been the best chance of the first half there for Rock Canyon as his first half comes down to an end. Raiders up 1-0 at the conclusion of the first half. A goal scored by Luke Galon puts them in front going into the half. We'll have the halftime show for you in a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back.
Good morning, Raiders. I'm Monroe.
And I'm Cassidy. Today on RJTV, the story behind a new musical instrument on campus. 60 Yards is back with Bryce Parson and Ty McGuire. All that and more on this week's episode of RJTV.
Before we get to our first story, we have heard from our military veterans and active duty service men and women in our community that cheering or singing along with parts of our national anthem, well, it's just not cool. Please don't cheer during the national anthem this evening out of reverence for our veterans, and let's set the standard for all our Raider sports events this year.
Yeah, let's respect the wishes of the servicemen and women in our community and save the cheering for the Raiders during the football game. The Rowdies certainly will.
Community is what we're all about here at Regis Jesuit, and it lasts forever. Last spring, RJTV reporters Amber Rainsberger and Elsa Pater told the story of how one family honored their son with a unique gift to the school.
Professional organist Ken Mervine came in to teach students about a newly donated theater organ.
Organ is my first love.
And there's a story behind this organ.
This theater organ was donated by Joan and Daryl Sandin. And these are parents who had a son come through Regis. He was an organist in his lifetime, and he unfortunately passed away. So Joan and Daryl donated the organ in his honor.
And the organ itself, it's already being put to good use. Students Riley Davis and Claire Pauka got to play it for the first time in class.
It was like a new experience, kind of just to try playing something new. And just, I've never played the organ before, and so it was definitely different.
Hammers for pianos and tarantulas for an organ.
It's a lot more sensitive, I guess, so when you touch, like, it makes the sound no matter what.
Yeah, like the sound is the same no matter how hard you press on it, like any amount of pressure applied, it just sounds the same, whereas piano is like you can control like how much sound you want to come out of the key.
Like many new organists, Mervine fell in love with the organ right away, and we bet Regis Jesuit students will too.
Thanks, Amber and Elsa. RJ Fall sports are here, and soccer, golf, tennis, field hockey, softball, girls rugby, and cross country are all in action.
Girls volleyball hosts the Jam tournament this weekend at Gold Crown Fieldhouse, and tonight the fans will be filling the stadium for the football season opener.
RJTV reporter Peyton Parsons walked the field with her brother Bryce and teammate Ty McGuire in the return of 60 yards with.
What makes Regis different from any other football team?
Probably the small group of seniors that we have, which helps us form a much tighter group of leadership and helps us, grow as a model for the younger kids on the football team.
What's your advice for younger players on the team?
I would say play without the fear of failure and always give it your 100%, no matter what the situation is, even if you make a mistake.
What has been the biggest overall improvement this year?
Probably the fact that we're going two ways. As every player is playing both sides, we need to practice either more coverage and also route running. So we're practicing both sides of the game, which is a huge improvement over the years.
Tonight, Ty and Bryce and your 17th ranked Raiders take on 14th ranked Pomona at 7 in the Lou Kellogg Stadium.
Speaking of football, Will, what kind of weekend are we looking at for college?
Number 11 Oregon versus number 16 Auburn, 5:30 p.m. at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This is one of the most highly anticipated games of the year. Oregon named several notable players from the offseason: wide receiver Juwan Johnson from Penn State, number 1 overall recruit, who Florida did lose, defensive end Kewan Thibodeau. Oregon star quarterback and projected number 1 quarterback in the draft, Justin Herbert, returns for his senior year. So Oregon's pretty pumped up. And Auburn, they have a lot to be excited about too. True freshman and 5-star quarterback Bo Nix. He won the starting job down there and is my pick to be the breakout freshman of the year. And Auburn also returns star defensive tackle Derek Brown, who will create problems for the Ducks, which is why I see Auburn winning this game with a score of 24-17. Looks like a really exciting contest. Can't wait to see what happens.
Thanks, Will. William, did you get your raffle tickets for Mr. Lomas's class?
I think I did. I honestly don't even remember what they're for. Sorry, Mr. Lomas, I don't think I was paying attention.
Well, you can win a brand new, beautiful 2020 Toyota Corolla, and it could be yours just for these tickets. Don't forget to sell and return your Raider raffle tickets for a chance to win the grand prize of a brand new car provided by Stevenson Automotive. The winner will have their name drawn during halftime at the homecoming football game.
You could also go home with $5,000 for second place and $1,000 for third place. Sell those tickets, maybe you'll win. Who knows? And if you sell it to someone who wins, you get a kickback, so.
That's pretty cool. You never know what's going to happen to you.
So one more reminder before we go. The club fair is today at lunch.
This is your chance to become involved in some amazing clubs here at Regis Jesuit.
For me, clubs are sort of a large part of who I am. In moving here sophomore year, getting involved in the club fair was a really impactful experience in my life that I found who I am here because of the club fair. And so to all those who are new at Regis or old, join some new clubs. I'm a part of a bunch of awesome ones. You can join us here at RJ Media. But get out there, show your appreciation, and sign up for some clubs today, Raiders.
Yeah, I always ended up signing up for way too many clubs, but just choosing the ones and throwing out a big net, catching a few fish. Well, that'll do it for this episode.
I'm Monroe.
And I'm Cassidy.
We will see you next week on RJ TV.
While Jack's doing that,
Are our mics off?
no, they're not. I just have it up to pick up atmosphere. When Jack's turning the camera on, you can go ahead and hit. Here, I'll loop it for you. You can go ahead and hit play.
You want me to do it all by myself? Or?
Yeah, it's not that bad. So go ahead and hit play, and then get in the shot, and I'll have Jack. When you're ready, you have to get the shot ready. Just hit stop on that.
Jake,
Hit stop here. I'm gonna play this main logo when you're just in the camera, and then just hit stop when you're done.
adjust the camera now.
No, just when they get back up here for halftime.
Okay, I'm at 20, so it's not gonna last
Welcome to the Raider Sports Network. We're here with you tonight, our crew, Jake Stewart, myself, along with Hudson Ridley, Jack Fate doing camera over there, Patrick Carlson here producing tonight. We're excited to have this top-ranked game with you tonight. The Raiders rank 13 in the RPI rankings, 23 for Rock Canyon, 22 I think actually is their ranking, 22, you'll correct me on that. But both teams playing great tonight. We've seen a great game, 1-0 is the score. Raiders on top, Luke Galan with the goal so far in this one. We've seen a few injuries for the Raiders, a couple scary plays. We saw Braden Murphy go down. The Raiders' lead defender, Alex Billings, did take a seat. He was a little down for a little while. He shook it up on the play, but he's all right. He came back just fine. So great to see those two coming back okay. That's big news for the Raiders. For this Rock Canyon team, your defense has stepped up thus far, only allowing one goal, but that one goal may end up hurting you at an offense that just hasn't gotten anything going for Rock Canyon.
Yeah, they really haven't. They're a defensive-minded team, and as they say, defense wins championships. But here in this game, they haven't been really able to get some stuff going on offense. So that good defensive mindset, but not a great offense, may hurt them here.
So we'll see if guys like Casey McCloskey on the offensive side of the end can step up. For the Raiders, maybe put this thing out early. Casey McCloskey, 10 goals on the season. He's capable of putting something in the goal early in the second half. So trying to add to that, make that 11, would be huge for the Raiders. You see both teams running back on the fields, getting ready to start this second half. We're ready to start this second half as well for you. This Raiders team stepping out strong. Their defense playing great. Their offense stepping up, getting the big goal to open this one up and strike first.
Yeah, and the Raiders defense, they've been pretty solid all year, but really, really stepping up here, cutting off Rock Canyon's passes, controlling the tempo, keeping that offense settled by their passing in the backfield. They've been able to get it up to the midfield to the strikers, go on the game already. Just great job here by this Raiders offensively and defensively.
So the Raiders, as we mentioned, got to play aggressively throughout this game. They've done a great job of that so far. A lot of fouls on both sides. Up to this point, both teams playing aggressive, both teams playing hard. Effort level is up there, Hudson, all game long. Great defensive effort from both teams so far. We're excited to have this second half for you. We will have it for you in just a second. Teams get ready to go. Thanks for tuning into our halftime show. Excited to have this second half for you. Thank you.
Right now from Tanner Scarth, the throw-in machine, and here's the color back for you guys.
Just
throw in now by Tanner Scarth. Oh, punched out there by the keeper.
Excellent opportunity for the Raiders.
Counter attack here by Rock Canyon. Cut off there.
Players going down on the field there. It's Dermer just right in pain on the sidelines.
Not good. Dermer also has a broken arm, if I can recall. That's not good to see him land. Now his apparent knee injury right here was hit low. Not what you want to see here. He's able to get back up, trying to shake it off now.
Yet another injury for the Raiders, but looks like he'll be okay. The throw in now.
Alex Billings with an absolute missile right there.
Nice defensive play there by the Raiders, knocking it down.
Just can't hold on to it right there. Need to turn around, get that ball to a defender.
So Rock Canyon working with it now. Trying to get something going on the offensive end. They haven't had much of it tonight. Great defense by Luke Galon. Luke Galon now with it. What a play by Luke Galon, finding Casey McCloskey. McCloskey now, back to Hilt. Hilt with a strike.
Ooh.
Sent wide.
Sent right to the grill of a Rock Canyon player.
McCloskey trying to apply some pressure. Regain the possession for the Raiders. Look at the speed here, though. Taken on there nicely by Tanner Scarth. Galon now, working with it. Finding Dermer along the sidelines. Dermer now, he's got to get away off his foot.
Chase down, bad no call right there.
Horrible no call there by the refs as Dermer gets thrown down. That ball looked out as well. Will go out for a Raiders throw. Dermer now looking for somebody. Raiders got to open up for him. Trying to find Dermer there. There's Nick Dermer. Wants a corner, but he won't get it. Dervin once again.
Some interesting reffing here tonight. Bad coach, but maybe an even worse ref.
So the Raiders now working with it. But it's right back to Rock Canyon. Their passing has been on point tonight. Both teams' passing has been on point tonight, but no goals to show for Rock Canyon. McCloskey got to get it off his foot. Spent a little too long there with it. One there by Braden Murphy. Finding Hilt along the outside. Eli Hilt. Great ball movement by the Raiders right now. Dermer along the sidelines, finding his brother. Finding Casey McCloskey. Raiders with a great chance here. Nice pass in.
Well centered by McCloskey. A
Ball
little
still not
miscommunication.
Finally covered there by the keeper.
Some nearly deadly miscommunication there by the Rock Canyon Jaguars.
Almost proved to be costly there, but no harm for Rock Canyon. Nice move there by McDuffin. Nothing going on this offensive side for Rock Canyon. Luke Alon once again, another throw in. Going fast for the Raiders. Poor pass there. Cut off by Rock Canyon.
Ooh, and they're going to call that a little bit of a ticky-tack there. Let's see how Regis defends this.
So a free kick just along the 10-yard line. Excellent opportunity here for Rock Canyon to put this ball on frame near the goal. Hopefully get a head on it if you're Rock Canyon. Tie this game up at 1. So here we go, Rock Canyon. Opportunity here, free kick from the 10. Great German ball there.
Oh, just
unable
over
to
the
get a head
head.
on.
Yeah. Well-placed ball, just a mistimed run up for the header there. Goes out for a goal kick.
So a sub checking in now
You'll see
for Rock Canyon.
You'll see Trey Tomlin, the goalkeeper here. Decides to keep it short.
Luke Galan now with it. Galan. Trying to find Hilt. That was a good ball.
Ooh.
Both players misplayed that one.
Some strong wins here tonight. That may play a factor in ball placement.
Rock Canyon along the sidelines, working with it now. Controlling the ball well.
Will Galan force that to be out?
Galan has played awesome on the offense and the defensive side. He's got a goal tonight. Saved a few goals as well. Cleared away there by Murphy. McCloskey with the header. O'Toole getting shoved a little bit there. But here comes Casey McCloskey with speed. He's cutting back in.
Oh.
And there's a big trip there. Casey McCloskey fired up about that one. He's ready to go.
You can see that fire in his eyes from all the way up here, looking for number 11 this season.
He's not messing around today, Casey McCloskey. He wants that goal. He wanted that one. Gets the call there and draws a foul. Excellent opportunity for the Raiders. Looks like Braden Murphy's going to take this one. No, it will be JP Pack. Methodical kicker.
See what they do here.
Remember, Hudson, they got to back this wall up a couple yards. They can't be close to the kicker. So let's see if JP Pack decides to shoot it or cross it. I think it'll be a shot, Hudson. We'll see.
Yeah.
There's the shot.
Oh!
Just wide of the net there from JP Pack.
Great
Excellent
shot on
opportunity.
goal, though, there.
Tried to hook that one just wide of the left post. Excellent opportunity from the Raiders. So Will Durbin back with it for another goal kick for Rock Canyon. Hanging in there, only down 1 goal. Great defensive effort so far tonight from Rock Canyon. Hanging in there.
These keepers for Rock Canyon look a little scared.
I'd be scared with Casey McCloskey and the speedy Brendan Toole coming at me. Speaking of Casey McCloskey, nope, that's Brendan O'Toole.
I'd
Easy
be
to get
scared
those two
with a
mixed
shot
up.
coming at me, Jake.
Galan. Can't forget about Luke Galan. Already has 1 goal tonight. Dermer. Dermer through the legs of the Rock Canyon defender. But well played there by Rock Canyon in this defense. But it's won there by Brendan O'Toole. Pass up to Pack. Pack Trying to find Hilt. Hilt drives a shot down low. Saved by Durbin.
Yeah, Regis has loved to spread the wealth around this year. Every player except for Tanner Scarth has a goal on the season.
Here comes Brendan O'Toole. He's got speed. Well saved there by O'Toole, who goes down. Love the effort there from Brendan O'Toole. Raiders putting it all out on the line tonight. 100% effort. The hustle's there.
A ranked top 25 matchup in the RPI right now.
Both teams highly ranked in the state. Raiders would have been undefeated had it not been for the recent Jesuit Classic, but you lose to a Rockhurst team that's just phenomenal. Only lost by 2.
Not much you can really do about that one.
Here comes Rock Canyon, Luke Galon. Excellent defense. He's played outstanding all night long. Here comes Dermer now.
Good ball movement here by the Raiders.
Back to Galon. Galon now with it. This Rock Canyon coach just irate at his team right now, trying to get him going, trying to spark some light into this team. They haven't had much going all night long from this Raiders defense stopping them.
Yeah, he's been looking for a fire on the bench right now. Why aren't you cheering your teammates on, he's saying. Well, without a goal, there's not much to cheer here for this Rock Canyon team yet.
Plenty to cheer for if you're a Raiders fan, though. Getting an opening goal, playing some excellent defense. A fun night for soccer. A great game so far. You love these defensive battles, Hudson. We've got one tonight. 2 excellent teams playing tonight. Somebody's got to get their 7th win, though. Galon now. Big throw. To O'Toole. Once again, it's going to be Luke Galon with the throw. He's playing a midfield role now after scoring that first goal.
As you mentioned, great game here tonight. Win-loss ratio 4-1 this year for both teams combined.
Good defense there by Rock Canyon. They got to get some shots, though, Hudson. But great defense there by the Raiders.
Oh, yep.
Late call there by the ref. But nonetheless, he will make the call.
Yeah,
foul on Nick Dermer.
That's the right decision. He did seem to be going for ball, but he just got Dermer's foot.
So here's Braden Murphy now to take this free kick from about the 30-yard line. Puts in a nice driven ball. Well taken by Will Dervin, the goalkeeper. Big clearance by Will Dervin.
Wow.
Beautiful punt.
Deep down
80 yards down the field. Great defense by Braden Murphy, heading it back to his keeper, Trey Tomlin.
That is an NFL-level punt right there.
Flying there is Casey McCloskey. He thought he got pushed on that one. He may have. Rock Canyon with it, though. Working the ball along the sidelines. Galon playing great defense all game long.
Rock Canyon here needs to keep possession if they want to get something going. Too many sloppy passes here on the night.
Look at the defense there by Josh Dermer, not letting anything through. Brendan O'Toole with speed. Will Dervin playing phenomenal. Luke Galon takes a shot to the chest there.
Holding his chest right there. Doesn't seem to be in too much pain, though.
He's tough. Just like all these Regis players tonight. You've seen Alex Billings, Braden Murphy, all getting injured. They're all tough. They're staying in the game. Playing well. Here's an opportunity for Rock Canyon now. Driven in. Forced wide there. Great header by the Raiders.
Alex Billings clearing that. Love to see him back in the game. Went down in the first half. Came back towards the end of the first half. And he's been amazing here all game long.
Phenomenal job by the Raiders defense to clear that one out.
Sam just called me and wants to be on.
Throw in there. And just kicked out of bounds there by Josh Dermer.
Rock Canyon now working with it along the sidelines. Oh, what a make there by the Rock Canyon offensive player. But it will be out. for Trey Tomlin. Goal kick for this Raiders team. 26 minutes to go.
Not Rock Canyon coaches irate on the sidelines right now. Mad at his players on the bench. Wants to get a spark going. Not a goal yet here on offense. Maybe trying to get something going possibly. Good passing here by the Raiders. Oh, cut off there. Good opportunity for Rock Canyon.
There's a shot. Big save there, Trey Tomlin. Coming up huge.
Great
Smothered
catch there
by Trey Tomlin.
Junior Trey Tomlin.
Having to make a big save there. Still 1-0 the score. Pitching a shutout is Trey Tomlin, but Rock Canyon coming to life, Hudson. A few shots now. Trying to put them away is the Raiders. Here comes Josh Dermer. Dermer. Big shot there.
Oh, just wide there from Dermer.
Had the likings of a corner there. So it will be a throw now for Rock Canyon. Sam Stern now, our play-by-play announcer in San Diego, is going to join us really quick. Love to always hear from Sam. Sam, what do you think of this Regis Jesuit team on the season? How you been, buddy?
Jake, thank you so much for putting me on. I'm so glad to be able to watch you guys from San Diego, California. We're here for the trip of a lifetime, and just watching this game from afar. Jake, how about this ball movement we're seeing from our forwards and our midfield? The way they can work it through, and gosh, that goal, that potential goal in the first half where Brendan almost had it before that offsides call. You're starting to see our chemistry as a team. Obviously, I get to see it in practice on a regular basis start to come into flourishing. So I'm so excited to be able to say that I'm a part of a team and like this. And Jake, if we can beat a team like Rock Canyon tonight, how big would that be for not only Regis Jesuit, but for this soccer team that, Jake, is in the title contention right now. So we'll see what they can do. And thanks so much for all you do for Raider Sports Network. You and Hudson are doing a great job. And back to you guys. Thank you.
Of course, Sam. Thanks for coming on tonight. This team is dangerous all night long. They played out of their minds. Fascinating. Thanks, Sam, for coming on. Excited to have you guys from San Diego on the trip. As Sam mentioned, a trip of a lifetime. We wish we were out here, but we're representing Raider Sports Network here tonight. We're excited. Raiders up 1-0, 24 minutes to go in the second half. Winding down. Luke Galon putting the ball in, giving opportunity to the offense. As Sam mentioned, this is a team making a run for the title. This is as talented of a team we've seen at our time here at Regis. A team very capable of going far. So Tanner Scarth now to throw it in.
And as they mentioned, Sam Stern in sunny San Diego right now. Really wish we were there. It is a 55-degree night here in Aurora.
Jack Fate saying it's not 55. I think with the windshield, it feels like probably 20 degrees right now. It's really cold and windy. The wind doesn't help. But here's the throw. Tanner Scarth throwing it into the box. Opportunity. Oh, my goodness. Casey McCloskey trying to get a foot on the ball. Here comes Rock Canyon back the other way. Back to Trey Tomlin. He's got all kinds of time. Murphy with it now.
There to pass it to Murphy.
McCloskey. He's got two guys to beat. Brendan O'Toole in the middle. McCloskey makes one miss. Pass to O'Toole. Great pass. Brendan O'Toole shot.
Oh!
What a save there. Puts Will Dervin on his knees. What a save by Will Dervin. Keeping his team alive in this game. 1-0, still the score. Dervin been all over the place tonight, making a terrific save there.
Yeah, and a 75-yard punt there by Will Dervin. Some of these soccer scouts on the sidelines right now, turning in their usual profession for NFL scouts here, looking at that leg from Dervin.
Murphy now clearing that ball wide. Here comes Dermer. Trying to get it to Brendan O'Toole. They can't. But a poor pass there, won by Nick Dermer.
Josh Dermer.
Josh Dermer, it's his brother. Here's McCloskey. Raiders with some amazing chemistry, as Sam mentioned earlier. This team playing with a lot of chemistry. Passing's been there all night long. Alex Billings stepping up there, making a play. Billings trying to cross the ball in. What a play.
Ooh, just nearly sent out. We're seeing Billings play more of a upward role here at times. The star defenseman dropping back now here to cover the Rock Canyon forward at half field.
Once again, another throw opportunity here for the Raiders. Going to try and work the ball into the box.
Scarth, a lot of room to run on that track.
Big throw there by Tanner Scarth into the box. Excellent opportunity there for JP Pack and the Raiders. McCloskey just trying to get something on that ball. Not enough, though.
Sent one in low there through rush hour traffic. Very tightly congested.
So Will Durbin, another booming punt. 75 yards and more on that one. Opportunity now for Rock Canyon. Here's the speed. Goes out, though. Raiders. Goal kick for Trey Tomlin. Approaching 20 minutes remaining in this one. Defense has been there all night long for the Raiders. Got to hang in there last 20 minutes. This is where you really ask for the hustle from this team. You ask for the intensity if you're Coach Wolf and these guys.
And they do say a 2-goal lead is harder to keep than a 1-goal lead, but we wish we were at a 2-goal lead right now. The defense has been the name of the game here tonight.
Luke Galan going up for that header. One of the best in the business of those. Canyon making a nice play along the sidelines, but it will go out for a Raiders throw.
Good pressure there by Alex Billings, forcing that ball out of bounds, forcing that mistake.
Daniel Hilt checking in now for the Raiders, as well as a sub for this Rock Canyon team, so both teams looking for some fresh legs. As you see Josh Dermer taking a rest now for the Raiders. He's played great all night long. So with it now for the throw is the Raiders.
Tanner Scarth booming throw-ins all night.
Another one there for McCloskey. Here comes Brendan O'Toole, 2-on-2 now.
He's got Hilt in the middle. Oh, and they're going to give him a corner.
So nice work there by Brendan O'Toole, drawing another corner for the Raiders. Their fourth of the game. It'll be Casey McCloskey taking the kick. Let's see if he can find Eli Hilt in the middle. Maybe Luke Galan on the header as well. Braden Murphy, all three seniors trying to get ahead on the ball. Great ball driven in. Nice save there by the keeper, Gervin.
Nice move there by Brendan O'Toole.
Hilt now trying to put a cross in. He's got defenders on his heels. O'Toole working it back to the defense is Tanner Garth. Scarth now with it. Makes the ball. Makes the pass to Billings. It's won, though, by Rock Canyon. They need numbers. They don't have many, but it's a nice pass there by Rock Canyon. Here's an opportunity. Sky-high ball.
Good header there by Brendan Murphy. Oh.
A little bit of a shove there on Hilt. No call, though. Here's the big forward for Rock Canyon. Drawing a throw now.
Good hustle there by Hilt. Recognized he was beat on the little shove. Gets right back. Gets that out of bounds. Oh.
That one driven off the bar there, Hudson. That's a tough ball if you Trey Tomlin to come up with that one. Driven from the 35-yard line and off the bar. That's a little scary scene there.
Mm-hmm. You really have no idea where that's going to go if it's sent that high in the air. A little bit of a bounce off the post.
Tomlin now at the goal kick. Goes short. Trying to start from the back is Braden Murphy to Galan. Luke Galan now. Trying to go through three defenders. He can't. But it will be a Raiders throw. Here's Hilt. Well, it will be Luke Galan on the throw-in. Looking for Brendan O'Toole.
Tough to get that in there between two taller defenders and the little shorter Brandon O'Toole.
Once he get the ball at Brendan O'Toole's hands, he's unstoppable, though. Just got to get it in his feet. Galan now. Working it to Pack. JP Pack now.
Ooh.
Ball called out.
Signaling for a Regis throw in there. Very interesting.
We'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Will be Raiders ball.
very weird call was taken out of bounds there by JP Pack, but ref saw it differently. Glad he did too. Luke Galon with the throw in there. Headed out of bounds there, and it appears the Raiders are going to get another shot.
So here comes Tanner Scarth, the infamous throw-in guy. He can make it happen along those sidelines.
Already has
on the
a
track.
throw-in assist here tonight. You call him a bit of a track star, seeing how much run-up he gets.
Look for Luke Galon in the middle. He already has one on a throw-in from Tanner Scarth himself. Here we go. Big throw there. In for Galon. Back post.
Ooh.
Great save there.
Heading towards that back post. Just an unfortunate amount of spin on that.
Will Dervin, we've called his name about 100 times tonight. He's all over the field, all over the place, all night long. Only giving up one goal.
Considering how many shots he's had on goal this year, he's working overtime here tonight.
He's played superb all night long. McCloskey working with it now. Raiders having the shots on goal like they wanted. Just got to get him in the goal. Past Dervin is a struggle, but they have one so far. Pack. Calm with the ball.
Ooh, pressure on by Rock Canyon. Putting the pressure on Eli Hilt. But able to go out for a Regis throw.
So 15 minutes to go. Raiders trying to hold on to this tight game they have going. A little 1-0 lead from Luke Galon's goal.
Great throw in there by Billings, just unable to control it there.
So Rock Canyon now trying to get some sort of spark. Raiders preventing anything though. McCloskey stepping up to that one. Pressure continuing by the Raiders. Great defense by Braden Murphy. JP Pack unable to get through the defenders there. Rock Canyon now. Back to their keeper. Big clearance there by Will Dervin.
Past half again. What a leg.
Will Dervin might have the strongest leg in the state. 80 yards all night long.
Possibly reminds us of our Regis Jesuit kicker, Jordy's been on fire this
Jordy
year.
De La Torre.
Jordy De La Torre, excuse me.
So Brennan O'Toole getting a little rest here, along with 3 Rock Canyon players. We've seen that a lot all night long tonight from Rock Canyon, subbing out 3 players at once. Just trying to get something going if you're Rock Canyon. Your defense has been on point, but your offense has not had much of anything. Casey McCloskey, through ball there for Hilt. Hilt now with it.
Ooh, shoved off the ball there. That's going to go, oh, and they signal for a goal kick.
So some nice shielding work there by Rock Canyon, preventing a corner kick. Excellent job there by the defensive player. Here's Dervin, with the goal kick. Might be the shortest kick we've seen from him all day, but it still goes 50 yards. Here's Hilt with speed. Here's Daniel Hill, one-on-one. Hilt, shot, save, in front of the goal. Saving a goal there is the defender from Rock Canyon. Ball would have went in the net. Great hustle play there by Daniel Hilt.
Yeah, exhilarating play right there.
Luke Galon, great ball.
Raiders pushing the tempo right here.
Excellent opportunity there from the Raiders, but it will go out for another Tanner Scarth throw. These are dangerous. You got to be careful if you're Rock Canyon on these throws.
Hopefully tonight you're joining us in a warm and cozy spot. If you couldn't make it to the game tonight, very cold. Probably glad you didn't.
Our crew, though, braving out the cold. Myself, Jake Stewart, along with Hudson Ridley, Patrick Carlson, and Jack Fate. Here's the throw now from Tanner Scarth. It's a good one. Batted away by the keeper, Will Dervin. Giving his best Rocky impression there. Little punch wide.
He's been throwing haymakers to those balls coming in all night.
Luke Galon now to throw. 12 minutes left in this one. Raiders trying to hang on. McCloskey taken down. No call there. Galon now with it. A lot of pressure now on the Raiders.
Oh. And he's taken down hard there. They're giving the throw to the Raiders. Maybe a little bit more than a throw was deserved.
It will be a foul on that one. Dermer was shoved there. Oh. So Murphy will take this one from just about the 25-yard line. See if you can drive this one in. The Raiders can get ahead on it. Look for McCloskey on this one. He's due, Hudson. He's due for a goal.
Yeah, he's been averaging over a goal a game.
Nice ball there. Great save by Will Dervin once again. And a big punt there. That one, 85 yards from Will Dervin. Unbelievable. Almost over the head of Trey Tomlin.
Nearly a goal from a punt. You never see that.
Oh my goodness. Will Dervin putting that ball the full field, 95 yards, almost in the goal.
Rock Canyon's closest chance of the night has come from a punt.
Galan now coming up a little slow after he tried to do a little bicycle impression there on that kick. Hopefully he's all right, but wow, what a play there from Will Dervin. Full field punt there, almost scored goalie to goalie on Trey Tomlin. Here's a chance now for Rock Canyon. They got to get a cross in. Diving play there. Luke Galan, what a stop.
Great stop by Galan, stopping a goal. He's already had a goal. He's been a big difference in this game tonight.
So only the second corner kick of the game now from Rock Canyon. 10 minutes left to go in this one. 1-0, the Raiders leading. This is big. Look for Trey Tomlin. He's got to make a save. Rock Canyon running some sort of set formation here. Now they break off. Great ball, driven in wide. Raiders making the stop. Huge play there on the defensive side by the Raiders, forcing that one out.
Cleared out about 10 stands up there.
Nico Carrera now had a defender jump over his head.
Dangerous header there.
Rock Canyon being pressured by the Raiders. Nicely done by the defense.
This defense has been locked down all night. Let's see if they can continue.
Gotta hang on. Only a few more minutes left to go in this one. Good defense there by Alex Billings.
Alex Billings has been great all night. Great clearance, his way to step to the ball.
Mr. Reliable Alex Billings.
A lot of hustle out of this kid.
Rock Canyon, though, working with it. Here's the cross from Rock Canyon. Nobody home. Good header there. Here comes the Raiders and Dermer. Josh Dermer with it now. Trying to find an open man. And it'll go out for a Raiders throw.
Tried to put some stop and go moves on them. Just couldn't shake the defender out, as you mentioned, for a Raider throw. And it'll be Alex Billings taking this one.
Brendan O'Toole to check back in for the Raiders. Try and get one more goal on the board. Put this one away. Come home with your 7th win of the season for the Raiders. The winner of this one will move to 7 wins. The Raiders, however, only with one loss and one tie on the season.
Subbing out the star here, Casey McCloskey. Good game by McCloskey. We haven't seen a goal yet from him, but he's been all over, playing well.
Rock Canyon now struggling within the back. Too big of a touch there, but it's still won back by Rock Canyon.
Sent in deep. Looks like they could get something going here. Alex Billings needs to step back and cover.
They're starting to bring players up now as Rock Canyon on the offensive side. They've sat back most of the game, but now they got 5 attackers. Here's Hilt.
Sent just out of his reach there. Number 19 there of Rock Canyon, nearly having a big collision with the Regis Jesuit bench.
Coach Rick Wolf had to catch him there. Luke Galan going up big once again for the header. JP Pack trying to clear it away for the Raiders. Big move there. Here's Josh Dermer. Nice ball. Here comes Brendan O'Toole. He's got speed. Brendan O'Toole so close. What an opportunity there from O'Toole. Get it right back to him.
And they're going to call that for Rock Canyon there on the throw-in.
Wow.
After the clearance.
Wow.
by the keeper from Rock Canyon, Will Derwin.
I don't know what that ref saw there. I sure did not see a Rock Canyon throw, Hudson.
Probably didn't see anything, to be
Hilt
honest.
making the defender miss through the legs.
And the little crowd we have tonight goes wild. Good way to cut that off by Alex Billings.
Here's Luca Law now with it. Nobody
Dermer
there.
Can't settle that.
Look at Braden Murphy, though. Not letting anything by. 6 minutes remaining in this one. Raiders on top, 1-0.
Way to fight there by Nick Dermer. Forces it out. Regis Jesuit throwing, and he's down. That's not what you want to see. Holding his arm right there. He already has one broken arm. Would not like to see the other one get hurt, but he's up now.
Tanner Scarth now to throw it in. Approaching 5 minutes now. Raiders trying to run down this clock the best they can. Holding on to a 1-0 win. Hopefully. Rock Canyon needing a shot. Wow, what a kick there.
Oh.
The Scorpion kick behind the back with a little shot on goal there.
What a goal that would have been.
You don't see that. That would have been Sports Center top 10.
Without a doubt.
Braden Murphy in the back. Getting ready for what could be a shot from Rock Canyon in this one. Rock Canyon now working with it along the side. They need to get nearby the goal. They need to get some shots. Nick Dermer there, big defensive play. Got to step up now if you're the Raiders. Play some defense. 4 minutes left in this one. Phenomenal game played by both teams. Rock Canyon now working with it. Outside, trying to get a cross in. It'll go wide for a Rock Canyon corner kick. Rock Canyon's third corner kick of the game. They're going to run that set formation just like they did.
Their corners have been dangerous all night. A lot of movement, a lot of confusion.
Trying to fool this Raiders defense. But the Raiders, though, not being fooled all night. They got to step up on this play, though.
Man marking is key here. Rock Canyon throws a weird formation running into the box.
So here we go. Just under 4 minutes. Corner kick now for Rock Canyon. Down 1 goal. Sent in wide. Here's an opportunity for Rock Canyon. They need a shot.
Good clear there. Brendan O'Toole steps back to get it. Nearly cuts it off.
Got to step up now if you're the Raiders. Daniel Hilt now. Great pressure.
Oh, and they're going to get him for a little push in the back. Little ticky-tack there. Not sure about that. Raiders need to buckle down. Man mark again.
Another free kick now for Rock Canyon. Every second now, precious for this Jaguars team. Casey McCloskey getting ready to check back in. Here we go. Another free kick now for Rock Canyon. It's a great ball. Driven wide, shot, goal! Rock Canyon on the board. What a shot. What a ball. It's 1-1.
Put it right there in his breadbasket. Rose up.
Oh my goodness. Just a crushing blow to this Raiders team who are hanging on to a lead all game long. What a shot and finish there. You got to be happy if you're Will Dervin, playing out of his mind all night long. Finally, his team gets on the board, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, very clutch goal there by Rock Canyon. Not a goal all game. 1-1 here.
Still plenty of time. 3 minutes remaining.
Little clock stoppage here. So
huge goal there from Rock Canyon. Turning the tide of this game now. Raiders trying to get some momentum back now.
They've got Casey McCloskey in. Look for them to put pressure on in this game. Send deep is sort of a Hail Mary play. Very interesting there, giving Rock Canyon time to build.
Dervin now. Another 75-yard punt. JP Pack.
The 9-man student section right there, starting a little chant.
Love to see it. Raiders needing all the chants, all the cheering they can get. 2 minutes left to go in this one. Crunch time now. 1-1 now the score. Trey Tomlin now. Gonna take it for a throw. Will be thrown out wide for Luke Galan. Trying to start it from the back. Galan gets it off his foot. Nobody home though. Rock Canyon playing outstanding right now. Applying pressure on both ends. And it's paid off. It's won though there by Josh Dermer.
They're going to call that still in right there. Oh, and that passes over the line.
That ball was clearly out there. Blown call by the referee once again. And there's a handball. No call again, Hudson. Come on.
Incredible what we're seeing here tonight. So many missed handballs. Casey goes up there, nearly taken out from behind.
So after a few blown calls from the referee, it's Raiders trying to hang in this one. Minute left to go in this one. Raiders got to step up. 1-1 the score. Brendan O'Toole now with it. Dermer now. Booming ball.
Great job there by Murphy.
Back to Dermer. Time winding down in this one.
And the way that was touched, that was a Regis Jesuit throw-in.
That was a Raiders throw. That was a late call. A missed call once again by the referee.
Late call called it for Rock Canyon. Rock Canyon just nearly passing it to the sideline. And they're going to give that one to Rock Canyon somehow.
That was close to us, Hudson. We could see that one clearly. Clearly Raiders ball there, but
even closer to him. And
not even close on that one. So 40 seconds now left for the Raiders, trying to get something going. Trying to break this tie. Rock Canyon, though, trying to pull off an improbable win now. They got an opportunity along the sidelines. Big kick there.
Oh, just
sent
nearly
wide.
over.
20 seconds left to go in this one. For the Raiders, it looks like time might wind down on this one. We'll see if they try and get a shot. 10 seconds now to go. Tomlin now with it.
Good save there by Tomlin.
Going to hold the ball for these last 5 seconds. Wind it down. This game will end in a tie. 1-1 will be the score. Rock Canyon coming back from down 1-0. Great finish to this game. Exciting game all night long, Hudson. Wow, what a game. Yeah. Raiders going to move to 6 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties. And Rock Canyon, 6 wins, 2 losses, and 3 ties. So both teams playing outstanding tonight. The defense was there for both teams. The Raiders unable to hang on to this one, but they'll take a tie.
Unfortunately, yes, you said Raiders weren't able to hold on to this one. A goal in the last 3 minutes, some missed calls that would have give the Raiders some momentum. Maybe an offer going down there late in the game. I hear Lens Crafters has a sale. Maybe some new eyeglasses for that sideline ref.
No doubt about it, Hudson. Well played game from both teams. Exciting game to watch. We're going to go warm up. We're freezing. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Jake Stewart alongside Hudson Ridley, Jack Fate, and Patrick Carlson. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Football tomorrow. Stay tuned. We'll have it with you live. Hudson will be there. We're excited to have that game for you. Raiders continuing their undefeated football season run. We're excited. We'll have it with you. Thanks for tuning in. Good night.
Wow, and the game is back on. A rule change that we did not know about. It is overtime now. Wow. We really blew that one. Jake Stewart and I, not aware of that. 2 former soccer players as well. Very, very interesting. Very. Wow. We're not expecting that one. Stay with us. Do not leave yet. Please stay here.
Sorry, Hudson. I think that was my call to go warm up my hands for a second there. We're back in this one. Overtime. We're excited. 10 more minutes to go in this one. 1-1 still the score. We're going to overtime. Sorry for our miscue. We've been used to that rule for a few years now, ending in a tie, but we're going to overtime. We're excited to have this game with you. 1-1 still the score.
Looking
Raiders
forward.
Trying to finish this game off with a win.
We were looking forward to go back into the booth. I think we were a little too ready there. Still staying here as the wind is picking up speed. Just great here.
Hudson needs some hot chocolate. So do I. Overtime. Soccer for you tonight. What a game, Hudson, all night long. we're excited to have 10 more minutes of soccer for you.
By the way, two 10-minute halves. If someone scores, it's over.
So 2 10-minute halves. If one team scores, it will be over. Otherwise, it will end in a tie.
Golden goal ruling here with a 1-1 game. We may go through both those 10-minute halves, which means at least 20 more minutes out here, possibly.
And Hudson, let's hope the Raiders score quickly. It's nice and cold up here, not to mention the fact I have a math test tomorrow.
I would agree with that. Maybe a good idea here to wear a jacket. Unfortunately, did not think of that.
That's okay. You've still got another opportunity tomorrow as the Raiders going to take on Chaparral and probably another chilly game, Hudson, so I bring that jacket. Probably a good idea.
Will be 5-0 Regis Jesuit Raiders football team against an 0-5 Chaparral football team. I think you get the rest there.
So the Raiders coming out of a huddle. They're ready to go. They're excited. We're excited to have this overtime play for you. So here we go. Overtime action for you. The Raiders' second overtime game of the season. They ended up tying Grandview in an overtime game. Ended in a tie. So one team looking to pull away. Rock Canyon did come up with a terrific goal at the end of this game to tie it up. See if it becomes a battle of energy, a battle of who has more left. Hudson, a lot of guys probably tired out there feeling it.
Yeah.
Long game, two halves already played. We're on
all starters out there. No very fresh legs out there. We'll see what happens for this Regis Jesuit Raiders team.
So Rock Canyon, the away team, going to kick it off here in overtime.
One-man chant there. With you there. Ole, ole, ole. Regis, Regis.
I'm wishing we had the Raiders defense chant here. We're going to need it in this overtime period. Raiders defenses came alive all night long. Going to have to step up here in overtime, though, to pull this thing away.
Kickoff here, Rock Canyon. We'll start with it. Ball sent out of bounds there. Regis Jesuit throwing.
Big throw there. Past two defenders. Rock Canyon now.
As we mentioned,
hold on to it.
That golden goal ruling, one goal here from either team would seal the deal.
Let's just hope it's the boys in red putting it in, not the white team.
Oh, and they're going to call that on Casey McCloskey there. Good shot here for Rock Canyon to put one in.
Rock Canyon, a free kick. Their last free kick resulted in a goal. Watch out. It's going to be short, though.
Oh, terrible miscommunication. He did not see that one coming.
Rock Canyon Raiders, here we go.
Oh, tried to get a little too fancy. Oh, Brendan O'Toole is
thrown down there, and it looks like they will call the foul. So Eli Hilt looks like he'll be taking this free kick now for the Raiders at about the 25-yard line. The Raiders have succeeded in this kick all night long. Look for a header from Casey McCloskey. Look for a header from Braden Murphy. Brendan O'Toole, somebody's got to get their head on it. Come on now, guys, let's go. So here we go. Eli Hilt put it raising the hand up in the air, 25-yard line. Looping ball there, opportunity. Just steered wide. What a chance there.
I think it was Galan there on the header. That could have been his second of the night. Second of the night on a header as well.
That head of Luke Galan is just unbeatable when it gets off the head. He's got his command with his head, can choose any direction he wants. Alex Billings now. Quick throw.
Awareness there, trying to get it to Casey McCloskey. Just not enough one. Not enough on that one, excuse me.
Rock Canyon now with it. Trying to control it in the back. Here comes the speed from Rock Canyon. Watch out.
Good idea to cut that back to the outside.
Well
Good.
played, though,
Good
by this
move
Raiders
by
team.
Scarth right there.
Scar staying calm in the back. Little scary situation, but he's played well all night long.
Oh.
Pack there. That doesn't look good.
Grasping his leg, and he's down right now.
JP Pack in a lot of pain. Rock Canyon with it. For the Raiders, you got to kick the ball out now. You're down a player. The ball will go out now for a goal kick. JP Pack in a lot of pain now. Gets up. Oh, and he goes back down.
Stoppage of the clock right there. JP Pack down on the ground. You mentioned not what you like to see. Looks to be a leg injury. Rubbing it out right there. Probably a cramp.
Let's hope it's just a cramp. A lot of injuries all night long for the Raiders, but nothing too serious. All the players remaining in the game, all of them playing hard. We saw Luke Alon a couple games ago getting hurt, coming back and scoring a goal. So the Raiders coming back through injuries all game long. JP Pack, with some help from the trainer, is going to walk to the sideline.
3 minutes have passed here in this overtime period. It's going to be a goal kick here for Trey Tomlin and the Regis Jesuit Raiders. Here we go now.
Ball's won by Rock Canyon, but right back to the Raiders. Luke Alon now. Raiders working it along the sidelines. Here's Hilt. Hilt now. Daniel Hilt to Galan. Galan fires it in, but it's well played by Rock Canyon, but too big of a touch there. That ball's up high.
Looking around here. Oh, hurdles him.
Here comes speed from Rock Canyon. Watch out. One-on-one now. Oh, he loses the ball.
Loses the ball.
Wow. That's tough if you're Rock Canyon. Loses sight of the ball there, an opportunity. Back with it now is the Raiders. Big kick there from Galan. Gonna go out for another Raiders throw.
One there by Rock Canyon, one back by the Raiders.
Here's Billings now. The Raiders' star defender. Firing a ball in. Here's a chance now for the Raiders. McCloskey. Being pressured.
McCloskey to Dermer right there.
Back to McCloskey.
Can't handle it.
Gotta wonder if some of these players are exhausted right now. Already played 2 halves of soccer.
Fast counterattack there. Stopped. Sent out of bounds by Murphy. Throw in here for Rock Canyon. Rock Canyon also making a substitution here.
Under 5 minutes now in overtime. Dermer now. Kicks that one out. So another Rock Canyon throw. Ball's kicked out now for a Rock Canyon throw.
3 throw-ins right next to each other from the same exact spot, same exact player. Last 2, same exact result.
Nick Dermer there. Nice kick. Raiders trying to win the ball back. Rock Canyon's done a good job of possessing it in overtime.
speed from this Rock Canyon team. Back on his heels, though. Brandon Murphy makes a great play.
Nice play there by Braden Murphy. Back with it now is Daniel Hilt. Hilt now working with it. Got to get it off his foot now.
Taking a little too long there, but gets it to O'Toole.
Brendan O'Toole. He's got speed. Through ball there. Back to O'Toole. O'Toole an opportunity. Brendan O'Toole.
Oh, just stopped right before he can get that off. Some miscommunication there. Leads back to a Rock Canyon ball. That was all ball.
All ball there from the Raiders. Billings now with it. Too much there from the Dermer pass. Nick Dermer hustling to get the ball back. Played back to Luke Galan. Galan clears it away.
Great stop by Galan. Good opportunity for a counterattack here from the Raiders.
Here comes McCloskey.
He's got
numbers. Look for Eli Helt on the bottom. Brendan O'Toole, he's got speed. See if he can keep it in here. He will not be able to. Under 3 minutes of overtime.
That will go out for a goal kick for Rock Canyon. Rock Canyon been great all night, that keeper spot. At back four, playing great, shutting down passes.
McCloskey now checking out. Nico Carrera in now for the Raiders.
Nico Carrera with a burst of speed, excuse me. And they're going to call that on the Raiders.
No way. Nick Dermer not happy.
I wouldn't be either. Very ticky-tack call.
Horrible call there by the referee. All night long we've seen some poor calls, and the Raiders just frustrated is one way to put it right now. Coach Wolf said some things we cannot repeat on the broadcast, excuse me. Here's Nico Carrera now. Trying to get it to Brendan O'Toole, he can't. One there. Good steal there by Dermer. Dermer now. Not enough on the pass. But Dermer.
Oh, and he gets the man before the ball again. Constant theme here tonight.
Another player down for the Raiders. Not what you want to see. Rock Canyon now with it. It's Nick Dermer in a lot of pain. Only 1 minute to go in overtime. Raiders got to step up now. Rock Canyon with the chance in the box. Raiders trying to clear it. They can't.
Not a great clear.
In front of the box. Back the other way comes Nick Dermer.
Good chance here now for the Raiders. Nico Carrera coming back to the ball.
Here they come. Time winding down in this one. Alex Billings back to Carrera. Nico Carrera. Raiders slowing it down a little bit.
43 seconds in this first half of overtime left.
Gotta find an open man. Casey McCloskey not in the game right now. Let's see if they can find Brendan O'Toole. Here's a chance for the Raiders. It's Daniel Hilt. Steered wide there. 20 seconds to go in overtime. You gotta go quick for the Raiders.
Try to get one before this first overtime ends. If not, we're going to a second one.
Tanner Scarth hustling to the sidelines. Gonna give it his best shot.
This should be the last time.
So here we go. 8 seconds remaining in this one. Big throw there. Tanner Scarth in the box. Shot just steered wide. Shot. Oh my goodness. That's
just nearly
off.
by the post.
Wow. What an opportunity there for the Raiders to put this one away. They can't. 1-1. Still the score in this one. What a chance for the Raiders.
Second half of overtime coming up soon. Near miss there from the Raiders.
What
just
a chance.
By the post. Wow.
Wow. All night long we've seen opportunities. Stepping up though, Will Durbin, you got to give him credit. He's been all over the field. Great play tonight.
The Regis Jesuit coaches trying to fire their teams up on the sideline.
So what's your takeaways of that first half of overtime, Hudson? What do you think?
Well, great play from both sides, a lot of offense. We saw some ticky-tack calls here and there, allowed Rock Canyon to get that counterattack going and use the speed to their advantage. But then later in the half, you saw Regis come out with some great play later in the first overtime. And you see a player down right over there on the right side of the field. Down for Regis right now. Trainer hurrying out there.
A lot of exhaustion between these two teams. Players on the sideline. You look at this Raiders sideline right now. Just players exhausted right now, playing three, I want to say halves. That overtime feels like a half. 3 halves of play already. Going to go to the second overtime now. Both teams got to be exhausted. Players still down on the field for the Raiders. That's not what you want to see.
We cannot tell who it is now, but as soon as we know, we will let you know. Exciting here so far. Not a high-scoring game per se. A 1-1 game here. Second half of overtime coming up right now. Regis will have the kickoff.
So players stepping on now for both teams. The Raiders, injured players still down. Trying to figure out who it is. We'll get it to you once we know.
He gets up there and able to walk off the field. He's up and on his feet. We can still not tell who it is yet. That may be Galan right there. That would be a huge shot to this Regis Jesuit team. Galan has saved a lot of goals and has one of his own. The only tally on the scoreboard now for Regis.
It is Luke Galan. Slowly walking to the sidelines there. That's not what you want to see. Luke Galan, one of the Raiders' star players, scored the Raiders' only goal tonight. Several big goals from Luke Galan. So the Raiders' turn now to kick it off. Entering the second portion of overtime now. A long game, Hudson, an exciting game. Cannot wait for the finish of this one. Here we go.
Trying to put Rock Canyon back on their heels right there. That did not work. And pressure on from Rock Canyon.
Eli Hilt losing the ball there. Murphy, though, recovering. Hilt now. Another opportunity. He does it well. Clears it wide.
Great touch, way to clear.
Stepping up now is Josh Dermer trying to steal the ball. Rock Canyon, though, playing with a lot of hustle right now. We haven't seen this all game from them, and they're playing phenomenal.
That ball sent to the sidelines for a Raiders throw-in.
Hilt now.
Oh, and he shoved out of bounds there. Terrible no call.
Nick Dermer just getting absolutely pushed there. All game long, it's been aggressive nature from this Rock Canyon team. Not a lot of calls on them, however. They did call that one. So Murphy now going to take this free kick for the Raiders. The big driving kick there from Murphy. What a booming kick.
Stopped a little there by the wind. McCloskey got to head to it, though.
Here's Carrera working the sidelines. Going to go out for a Raiders throw.
We'll see Tanner Scarth here, the one Raiders goal coming off the throw-in from Tanner Scarth. Let's see what they can do here.
Watch out, Casey McCloskey.
They've got numbers in the box right now.
Hudson, that first goal for Casey McCloskey in overtime, what do you think? How great would that be?
That would be insane.
Steered wide.
McCloskey with the header.
Hits the head on the goal.
Nearly had a positive announcer's jinx there.
Billings trying to clear that ball out. He can't. Here's an opportunity now for Rock Canyon. Rock Canyon working with it. Here comes the Jaguars. Shot on goal, one-on-one. Here we go. Save there.
Trey Tomlin, brilliant save, sticking his arm out. A lot of pressure there from Rock Canyon.
That may have hit the post. I think it did. Trey Tomlin getting the body out wide, getting big, preventing the shot from getting in the goal. Love to see it. Great job, Trey Tomlin.
Yeah, great job stepping up there. It's going to be a goal kick for Regis here. Let's see if they can put a little counterattack on here.
Rock Canyon so close to ending this one here. Raiders, though, coming up big when it mattered most. 1-1, still to score. 7 minutes to go in this one. Raiders haven't had a shot in a long time. Got to get one soon. Here comes Rock Canyon back the other way with numbers. Here they come.
Too much mustard on that one.
It's Murphy now. Going to throw the ball in.
7 minutes left in the game. A reminder, no score here in the second overtime will lead to a tie.
Casey McCloskey. Pass it off. Here come the Raiders. Dermer now with it. Great ball for Nico Carrera. Here comes Nico Carrera with speed.
Way to win that back by Rock Canyon. Now a counterattack from Rock Canyon.
Rock Canyon now. Hudson, this looks a lot like a hockey overtime game. Back and forth we go. 6 minutes to go. Great defense by Daniel Hilt.
Oh, and a shove there late. Little unnecessary roughness there.
Hilt got pushed out of the way there. That's not needed in this game. Got to stop that if you're Rock Canyon.
Oh.
Another ticky-tacky call there. Rock Canyon going to get a free kick. 5 minutes to go in overtime. This is huge. Make a wall now if you're the Raiders.
No wall there from the Raiders. They want two in this wall right here.
Let's see how Trey Tomlin sets up his defense here. Big play. Free kick now. Shot! What a save there! Trey Tomlin stretching out.
Diving save. That was heading far post. Tomlin. Extension. Way to get that. Counterattack here from the Raiders, and it's headed out of bounds.
Wow.
Oh, not out of bounds yet.
What a save by Trey Tomlin.
And that's out of bounds. That'll go for a Regis Jesuit throw. And as you mentioned, what a save from Trey Tomlin. Stretching out, getting to that ball, forcing it past the post.
He got air there. He got hang time, Hudson. He went
really
flying.
did.
So checking off now is Nico Carrera.
Brendan O'Toole back in. Very similar players. Shorter, but very shifty. Can be very physical. Good settle there by McCloskey.
Back to McCloskey. McCloskey with it. Gets it off his foot, but it's stolen by the defender. McCloskey's had a few of those tonight. Raiders now got to play defense. Look at the speed there from Rock Canyon.
Too much on it. Couldn't corral that one in. It's going to go out of bounds.
Both teams now trying to fight for that last ounce of energy in their bodies. 4 minutes to go. Got to be tired.
Good header there from Nick Dermer.
Hear that one from up here. That's got to hurt if you're Nick Dermer. Casey McCloskey working hard. Wins the ball back. Here's Dermer through 4 defenders. Josh Dermer.
And he's taken down, and that's a no call right there. We've seen that constantly tonight.
So it's going to go out once again for a Trey Tomlin goal kick. Under 4 minutes in the second overtime now. This game seems like it's never going to end. 1-1 is the score. What a game so far played by both teams. One of the best we've seen all season long from Rock Canyon and from Regis. Rock Canyon now going to substitute one player in. Seen a lot of subs from Rock Canyon, but a lot of 3-player subs tonight, a lot of trios. So here's Eli Hilt with it now.
Oh, miscommunication, bad pass by Eli Hilt, and the Rock Canyon counterattack is on, and it's stopped.
Murphy, what a defensive play there. Unbelievable.
A 2v1 stop there, sends it back upfield. Great play.
Here's a chance now for Rock Canyon. He's got one on the bottom. He sees him, finds him.
Murphy
well played by
again.
the Raiders.
Here goes McCloskey.
Here comes Casey. Look at him go. He's got wheels. Watch out, Rock Canyon.
Dermer with a nice cut there.
Finds McCloskey. Here we go. Casey McCloskey. Oh, my goodness.
Through the uprights, but not through the goalposts.
That was it. Casey McCloskey. He had it there. Wow. What a chance there.
Goal kick here for Rock Canyon. 2.5 minutes left to go in this game. Oh, just a little too much on that header there.
So the best chance of the game for Casey McCloskey, just wide of the net. 2 minutes left to go in this one. 1-1, still the score. What a game so far played by both teams. Fighting for the win. Here's Brennan O'Toole. O'Toole with it. Pass it off to Dermer. Dermer out wide for Daniel Hilt. Hilt got to cross it in. He will. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, bad mistouch there by Hilt. That could have been a beautiful opportunity to score a goal. Goes out for a Rock Canyon goal kick. 2 minutes left to go in this game. Pressure building for both sides here.
Will Dervin. Got to wonder if that foot strength's going down a little bit in the cold. Here comes Rock Canyon the other way.
Sent in just behind, corralled though. Daniel Hilt, lot of speed.
Won though by Eli Hilton's brother. Shot in, save made by Troy Tomlin. 1 minute 30 to go. Gotta hustle now. Troy Tomlin launching that ball like a quarterback. We're shaking up here in the press box, not only because it's cold, but because we have 1 minute left. Tie game. Murphy fighting for it. Cleared away. Nicely done. Murphy. One there by Rock Canyon. Gotta finish this thing off for the Raiders. Time winding down in this one. Under a minute. Here we go, Raiders. Let's go. McCloskey. Here comes Casey. Casey recovering. Good ball by Casey McCloskey. Finds Alex Billings. Billings now.
Here.
Good ball there. Finding JP Pack. Pack now working with it. Approaching 30 seconds to go in this one.
Oh, and he's shoved down there. This may be the last chance of the Raiders have tonight. 27 seconds left on the clock.
I'm shaking Hudson. 20 seconds left. Clock ticking down. Raiders got to hustle.
Here comes Murphy. They need people in the box right now.
Here we go. 15 seconds remaining. Murphy with the kick. Big strike here.
Oh, and it's straight to the keeper.
Will Dervin now.
Gonna give his guys a chance.
Dervin with a 85-yard kick. Goalie to goalie. This one's going to wind down. 1-0. It's over. 1-1, the final score. In an epic game for the ages, Regis Jesuit Raiders versus Rock Canyon Jaguars. What a game. Final score, 1-1. Raiders. Hudson, now I can finally say it. Raiders going to tie. Raiders going to move to 6 wins.
A 100-minute battle
loss
here tonight.
And 2 ties. And you see this Rock Canyon team moving to 6 wins, just like the Raiders, but 2 losses and 3 ties. So both teams playing well tonight, playing with their hearts, playing with the hustle. 1-1, the final score. Great job by the defenses of both teams. Luke Gallan scoring the Raiders' only goal. Got injured at the end. Let's hope Luke Gallan's okay. What a performance by both teams. Thanks for tuning into the Raiders Sports Network tonight. Stay tuned for another broadcast tomorrow. We have football against Chaparral. We'll have it for you here on the Raiders Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in tonight's broadcast. Myself, Jake Stewart, along with Hudson Ridley, Patrick Carlson, and Jack Fate, our amazing cameraman. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Good night.